Hey Gabo, how are you? I'm glad I could catch stream. I'm glad you could too, Nova. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Doing good. What about you? Pretty well so far. Actually got some sleep. I would say don't tell anybody, but I'll tell them later. Well, this week was a little stressful. I do have a thing that I will talk about in a moment that was pretty stressful, but I am past that situation for now, so that's good. How much sleep did you get? More than usual actually. A little more than I normally get. Uh, but to be fair, I hadn't slept very well the previous day, and then also there was a lot of the stress that day, so I think that was the main reason. I'm glad you got more sleep. Me too. I definitely did need it. So I am also very glad. Hello, Kishin. How are you? Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. How are things? How's it going in the land down under? I don't live there, but it's going well here. Unless you mean the abyss, in which case going very well. Well, yes and no. Like I said, I have a thing that I will need to talk about here in just a moment, but I am at the very least no longer in that situation. So that's good. Just got back from work and going to get pizza soon. Ooh, I'm jealous. Ah. And yes, I thank you for saying that, Nova. I also hope Kishan enjoys the pizza. Do you know what kind of pizza you're gonna get? Also, oh god, it's time. Oh no, it's probably been time. And hello, hell, welcome back. Speaking of which, oh god, it is time. Hold on. Let me do let me do intro and then I will say hello and welcome to me, Goblinalicious, and official hello and welcome back, Nova, official hello and welcome back, Kishin, official hello and welcome back, Hell, official hello and welcome back, Dr. Mew, who is down in his little dust cave because I just gave him dinner before stream. And he's being all comfy and cozy as much as he can be, although we're gonna get into a thing about that here in a bit. But anyway, official hello and welcome back to anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later. That's right, it's you. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. You're more than welcome to do so. This is not a call out. This is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. What is the best thing that has happened today? If you want to say. What is your favorite pizza, Gobo? Mine is very similar to the Hawaiian pizza, which is usually ham and pineapple. Yes, I am a pineapple on pizza person. Um Yay, alliteration. I mean, there you go. There's another reason to like it. But usually I replace the ham with grilled chicken, and instead of a tomato sauce, I like to do a barbecue sauce because it just works really well with the like the chicken and the pineapple and everything. And then sometimes, if I want it to be a bit spicy on top of the barbecue sauce, I will add jalapenos. But usually the barbecue sauce provides enough of like the it's not like spices, but it's got that like I guess bite that I am looking for with the spicy. So, yeah. Kitchen, yours is probably meat lovers or mushrooms, but I'm going to have that specialty pizza I had before if anyone remembers. Oh yeah, didn't you say it was like I won't remember all the details, but I think you said it like it basically started out as a supreme pizza, but there was like something added to it, I think. I don't know. But yeah, respect. Personally, I like meat lovers. I did for the longest time, but I don't know what happened. At some point my stomach was like we cannot do too much grease, and like most of it is in the like meat pizzas with like the pepperoni and all that, especially. So, yeah, it's usually better for me to go with the other one cuz it's not nearly as greasy. Um the only real grease you'll get is usually from the cheese, basically, and that's offset, I guess, a bit. So yeah. Good evening, Gobo. Hello, Sin. How are you? Welcome back. Reminder about tomorrow. God, I never did the announcement. I will DM people. I will DM people. I do need to remember to finish setting that up, but it is happening. It is happening. I believe Sable said that 9 p.m. should be good. She might not be able to make it until 10, but she might be able to make it. So, yeah. Harry is here for your weekly reminder about stretching. Fine. Oh god. Okay, I did need that. Thank you. That was probably one of the things. It could be other things. Who knows? Anyway, okay, I have to, I'm sorry you guys. I don't normally like rant about things or like vent about things too much on here, but Dr. Mew had his vet appointment this week. And I'm gonna have to be careful because this is gonna upset me a lot, even to retell it. But so we go to the place and meet with the vet and start discussing the discussing the symptoms, talking about how like the goal is basically just to make him as comfortable as possible. Like if surgery ends up being the best option, we'll definitely consider it. If it's not, we just want to know our options, but our goal is to reduce his pain basically because they think he has the tooth abscess and it causes pain when he eats. And so we got like a little bit of painkillers to like help him manage that in the meantime, but I would like to treat the root issue, not just put a band-aid on the symptoms as best I can. But anyway, all right, I will catch up with chat real quick, but then I'm gonna continue the story because I'm sorry, I'm very
for painkillers and more.
Thank you, Raspy. Unironically, they're not the visit was not cheap, but I'll get to that. That's a whole separate issue. But anyway. I was about to say she's a heretic. But Pepper's chicken and specialty sauce, yeah. Yeah. So I don't really know anything about VTubers, but I caught a video essay about Iron Mouse and the following company VShojo. It was a pretty sad story. Are you familiar with them? I am familiar with them, Sin. Clearly I don't want to be any part of anything like that. I am clearly not a corporate VTuber. And I have no plans to be, unless it's my own corporation, damn it. That's different. But yeah. Yeah, no, that was a very messed up situation. They basically like didn't pay people what they were owed for things and also basically did not pay out to a charity that they were supposed to pay out to. It's very messed up. Is a big reason that I'm not like super big on management companies either and agencies. Like they're predatory in every other industry. Why wouldn't they be here? Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Like, maybe there are some that aren't. Like, I could potentially see myself starting up one that wasn't, that like properly automated things so that it literally could not screw people out of it, but whatever. Anyway. You're gonna be watching a movie later too with company, so I may just lurk later. Okay, Kishin, enjoy. And hello, gang. I'm here, the one everyone was waiting for. The dude nobody invited. Hello, Eddie. Also, yes, I did sleep. And thank you again for the bits, Raspy. I dozed off. I missed the start of stream. You did. Shame. Shame on you, Arch. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know you were tired, and then also, I still haven't gotten to my vent slash rant about I haven't fully gotten to the vent slash rant about Dr. Mew's vet visit, but we're diving into that. So that's how the first one's going. Ah. But yeah, before VTubers, they had management companies that screwed a lot of streamers in the early days of Twitch. Yep, still do. Anyway. And oh god, there was also that low-level employee who got caught selling the talent's addresses to professional swatters. Gross. See, like, no, no, see, this is, I honestly need to, like, scale back a lot of my things because I am a little bit terrified about things like that. And anyway. Sorry, I'm already like starting to build up the stress from the vet appointment again, and that like also drains my energy. So if I yawn a bit, I am gonna mute myself for it, but it might happen more often, like especially during the stress thing. I feel another one coming on one moment. Okay, well, that was only a partial yawn, which was very frustrating. But anyway, so right, so talk to the vet about how like the main goal is, of course, to just reduce Dr. Mew's pain and like make him comfortable. Obviously, like treat the symptoms for now, but like that my ideal world would be one where we treat the underlying cause as long as it's not like too big of a risk, you know. Um like if it's a risk you won't make it through it, obviously we don't want to go with that option, but I want to explore as many options as possible. And I was also asked like before I even went into the office like, "Hey, do you want an estimate for treatment today? Like before treatment today?" And I was like, "Yeah." Okay, so again, tell her I want the estimate, go in, talk to the vet, tell him all the stuff. He comes back in, hands me a sheet of paper that says invoice, and is like, so we did, blood and urine sample lab work, and, we did this, which normally, you have to do across like multiple plates for these x-rays, but since he's such a small guy, he fits on the whole thing, and like is basically using wording that sounds like, hey, I already did this stuff. Here's your bill. Like, here's your bill. Here's I did all this stuff without asking you. Here's how much I'm charging you. Which I was already a little like upset about, but also was like, this unfortunately sounds like somewhat standard, but like, and he was like explaining like, hey, because he recommended a vet like dental specialist, and he was like, oh yeah, this one thing with the x-rays and everything, like I'm gonna get all that and I can get that to you and you can take that to the specialist. um and so hands me the thing, uses the past tense language, and then I'm just like, I'm kind of stunned in confusion because I'm like, okay, what happened to the estimate? Like, I thought we were gonna discuss things before, and so I just take it. And I'm like, oh, okay, a confused sounding okay, but then he like just goes ahead and walks out of the room, and the next thing I know, I'm hearing like all the freaking discomfort sounds from Dr. Mew, like the fear, like pain, like all of the noises from Dr. Mew, and I am so destroyed in that moment. I am a combination of sad and angry that I don't know the last time that I experienced this, but I was like this close from like, because the door to the back area is open and everything. I was like this close from jumping out of my seat and being like, what the fuck are you doing? And stop, and just stop. Like, we just talked about, like, what are you doing? Like, what? Blah. So, uh, anyway, though, so I'm just like bawling, my eyes, like, just tears streaming down my face, brow knit in like worry and anger and just everything. And yet, I'm like, I know that sometimes the discomfort noises happen as a result of vet things, so I don't want to like, you know, go too far. But he comes back in with Dr. Mew and everything and gives, starts talking about the stuff and is like, oh yeah, the number and everything's on the invoice. And I looked at it, it's like, no. Um, Also, real quick, I'm just gonna say hi, dumb cat. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a story about Dr. Mew's vet visit. And hello, Pine. Hello again. Sorry, I am in the middle of a very distressing story from this week that was I had to take my cat to the vet and um anyway, so I'm gonna get to the point of my story, which is ultimately that I kind of feel like that was some super. I'm sorry for this is how I'm feeling, so I'm just being. I felt like it was fucking manipulative ass, like used car salesman ass tactics of like, well, I'm gonna use past tense language, and even though you asked for an estimate, I'm gonna hand you a sheet of paper that says invoice and never use the word estimate. And it was just like that. The initial like, okay, well, you just decided to charge me without asking me. I'm already upset about that. Okay, you didn't, but then like you didn't really explain that this was what I was agreeing to. And then I had to sit through discomfort and like worrying about my cat, and then like and then it just kind of got like a bit dismissive and like, oh, I'm gonna blame the company that we choose to do our things through. Is like, oh, they say they can't change it. I'm like, they absolutely can. Like that, there's no anyway. And then also, like nowhere on the sheet of paper did it say anything about estimate. Anyway, no, it's okay. No apologies from anyone. Like, none of y'all did this. This is that fucking manipulative vet. I am I am just like whatever we have to deal with to like get the results of this test, obviously I'm getting, but and it's a place I went before, and I think it's like a family-owned place. And I dealt with the son before, and the son was fine. Like he was patient and slow and listened and communicated back and was like definitely erring on the side of caution. And like they had to do some tests that day, and well, unfortunately, Dr. Mew was on the painkillers. Well, fortunately, I should say he was on the painkillers that day. That was the other thing. I didn't give him painkillers before we went in because I was like, I don't want him to be like out of it when they examine him. But then I'm like also beating myself up because I'm like, if I had known this was gonna happen, I would have given him the painkillers. So then I'm also like upset at myself. It's anyway, hi. That was my week. That's why I did actually get sleep last night, a lot of it, and I very much so needed it, as you can tell. Hi, I'm a little better today, but I am definitely like, if and when I ever have to go back to that place, I am just gonna go straight to the receptionist and be like, hey, so I'm not coming back and here's why. And I'm probably gonna leave a review that says this, but I need you to know that it's like, even though I am upset, I am just trying to give you the information to like maybe improve your practices, because this is why you're losing a customer, basically. Anyway. Hi. Let me catch up with chat. I'm so sorry. Thank you all for your patience. Uh anyway, speaking about that, third-party Discord support company was hacked and all the age verification IDs was leaked that third party had access to. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so good news all around, basically. No, in the slice of good news, I will look. Let me give some good news after that. All right. During the visit, Dr. Mew did get more antibiotics, and did get more painkillers. So like, he is at least like more comfortable now. He is definitely being a little bit more himself. He's eating a little bit more. So that's the slightest bit of good news there. And then and now I do have the information of the like vet dental specialist that I can contact them and or like take him there once I get the results of the freaking torture session on my cat. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's okay. 1,000, I bet? Of what? Of IDs? I mean, I'm sure it's well more than that. The small guy? Yes. Also, hello everyone. Hello, dumb cat. Sorry. Uh, but I will give that B company some credit. If it wasn't for their heinous actions, I would never branch out and find more interesting people like you, Gobo. Oh, thank you, Kishin. Yes, hello. That's right. I am glad that people do explore outside of the major names, although I understand, like, I understand the draw towards the major ones, so. No teasing Goblin. Yeah, please, yes, please, everyone understand. Goblin is already very, very stressed and has had a very stressful week, and like, it's nobody here's fault, but Goblin is just already. There's been a whole like that. Oh my god! Also, the day before was my psychiatrist's appointment, and like I have a routine in the shower, and I did things out of my normal routine, and that legitimately caused a meltdown. So it's been like stress, stress, stress. Hi. Yeah, tonight, please be. I mean, you don't have to be nice. Just be gentle. You know. Anyway, and so I'm just communicating that. But anyway, had to leave for a second. What I missed, it's okay. I was just telling a story about the Dr. Mew visit. And don't blame yourself about anything. Yeah, it was just a very stressful vet visit where the vet was unfortunately very manipulative. And yeah, don't blame yourself, Gobbo. It's not your fault for their discombobulated business practices. True, and thank you. God, that sounds like a headache. It was. Goblin, we should eat the place. I would be tempted to make a joke here, but I don't even want to joke about that. Something. The secret ingredient is crime. But no. I mean, I won't be here long since I got the flu. I'm so sorry. Wait, actually, oh my god. Thank you for reminding me, dumb cat. Happy birthday, Eddie. Happy birthday, Eddie. Everybody say happy birthday, Eddie. Let's turn this into, let's move on to a positive thing. Happy birthday, Eddie. Yes. It is the happiest of birthdays. Let's go. I mean, it's a birthday. Hey, yes, hug the life out of him. All right, come here. Squeezing you to death, Eddie. Yep, it's happening. Birthday hug. Birthday hug. Yes, I did it. I hugged the life out of him. All right, I will also go ahead and load up marbles now, because, ooh. Anyway, I am fine. Ultimately, I am fine. Like stress is part of life. Sometimes unfortunately we have more than we can handle piled on us, and sometimes there's just like a multi-day stress pile up, and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know. I'm the best motherfucker here. Y'all love me. I love myself too. You freaking better. That goes for all of you. Also, hi Arch. How are you doing? How is everyone else doing? I know I asked a few people one-on-one when they came in, but I missed a few people in the vet story. So how is everyone? I hope you're all doing as well as you can be. Aside from the obvious shared fucking anger at the vet, right? Like, we're all angry at this vet. I need to move on. I need to not dwell in that area. You know what? What's done is done. I can't undo it. All I can do is modify my future behavior and not support somebody who shouldn't be in that business. Again, the sun was fine. Like, I don't even think it's the practice. It's the one guy who's like, man, back in my day, the regulations were only 2 pages, and we used to be able to make our own drugs. And I'm like, okay, well, you want to prepare an opium tincture or something? Like, yes, I made this joke before to someone else. So, yes, I'm reusing my own joke. But anyway. Anyway. And nope, Gobo, love you, but not going to trigger you. Thank you, Raspy. Thank you. Goblin, you know how lizards remove their tail when scared? Do you do the same with your ears whenever you're straight? uh, no. Not with the ears. Just with the soul. I shed my soul every time I get angry. Which thankfully isn't that much. But anyway. I don't know. Sorry, Eddie. Art smells like fish. You had fish for supper? What kind of fish for supper? And yes, with the happy birthday. Oh, when you're stressed. Oh, yeah, no, just my soul. Ah, sorry for your birthday present. I give you a Bart Simpson choking. Oh my god. Also, I got booped. Oh, thank you. Thank you, actually. The boop helped me hydrate. Gobbo, I want my birthday present. Delete your Twitch and YouTube channel. Okay, I have alternate Twitch accounts and YouTube channels. Done and done. You never specified it had to be this one. Wish granted. Wait, how do I make this backfire on you? Hold on. I have to think of the monkey paw solution. Actually, you know what? I think I already gave the monkey paw solution because it means that you don't get rid of me. Hi. You're welcome. Happy birthday. And thank you for the hydrate, not Archrock. Alright, though, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays and also generic hello and excited welcome back. For you know who you are. I won't say. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and also start the nice countdown. I think this is one of the only Halloween maps, but maybe not. No, I think it is. I can't remember what the other Halloween map is. Oh god! Arch! Hold on, I have to do math because I think those might legitimately be your last 80 bits that you had left over. So, I think and hope the math on that works out. So, you know what? Thank you for the bits. I'm not angry at you for that. For now. Anyway, no, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Okay, get a lurk now. Okay, Kishin, enjoy your pizza. And I had steelhead trout and fried rice. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the Raspy. You subbed to the channel. Why you do? Oh, Prime. Okay. I was gonna be like, Raspy, how do I refund? You keep. I mean it in the nicest way. You keep your monies. It's the opposite of shut up and take my money. Shut up and keep your money. No. Thank you, Raspy. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime. My new like combined chat and alerts thing for some reason like it still just calls that tier 1. I think it's because it's the same in Twitch. Like on the API, it still calls Prime like the 1000 or something. So, actually, I think they changed that. So I need to make my own events dashboard. This medication tastes like raspberry. Very good. Ew, raspberry's gross. It's way too tart. I would not enjoy the taste of raspberry anything. I had to order stuff this winter. Oh, I see, I see. I mean, it's not the worst idea that yeah, like if and when you do need to order a bunch of stuff, it's at the very least shipping alone, you know. Um you buy anything that's worth more in shipping than the cost and it's already like basically paid for. It's already freezing here at night. I forget. I don't know if I know and or I forget where you are because like it's definitely been getting pretty cold here, but not like I don't think it's been frozen yet. Hold on. What is I have to look at the weather. Yeah, we're still in like the 70s to 50s range. You must be like pretty far up north. Raspberry is gross. Every day you give me more reasons why I should slander you every chance I get. What do you mean, Eddie? If you like raspberry, that means you get to have more raspberry. That means I'm not gonna steal and eat all of your raspberry flavored things. You're welcome. I'm doing you a favor. But unironically, I know I said it like God, sarcastic sounding, but in a way it was. But also not really. No, I don't know. I like things with tart. I am okay up to a certain level of it, but raspberries are usually just over that threshold. It's not as bad when they are like balanced with just the slightest bit of sweetness as well. Like anything cherry, because technically cherry has like a tart taste if you eat like the regular one, like an actual cherry, and not the ones that have been soaked in sugar. They're actually very tart, but yeah, you add sugar and I mean same with strawberry, you know. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we are on. Oh no, I never read out the last person's map. I'm sorry, but anyway, we are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays, and this is them 2325's Feel the Hollow, and I am going to start the nice countdown. Also, I feel the hollow every day. I don't know about any of y'all, but you don't have to tell me. You don't tell me what to do, game. I'm already doing it. What? Gobo, why is my name not popping up? Because there's only not Archrock is allowed, and YouTube doesn't work, Arch, and you know it. Going down to 35 tonight at the moment is 54. That's too cold. It's also about the it's like mid-ish 50s. I won't say exactly because it's not exactly that, but have you had raspberry chocolate? I have. I will say that's probably one that weirdly enough works, which also is strange because chocolate technically has a bitter taste, which I'm also not a fan of. But again, I mean, you put enough sugar in it and it works. And hello, SCP, welcome back. How are you? It's amazing. I don't know about amazing. I want to play. Oh, you have to pay more, Rug. No, 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 dumb cat. He's fully still on probation and still, in the rehabilitative, obviously, but still, we have limited his harm from disallowing him from sending anything else for now. The only reason he got away with the bits earlier is because I know those were left over. Wow, Goblin, bragging about your low temperature when I was stuck at 100 degrees Fahrenheit for a whole week. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dumb cat. I mean, you are in Texas. Like, I would say there's a solution called not being in Texas, but I know that's easier said than done. And so I'm not about to actually say anything like that. But doing good, and you? I'm doing relatively well, actually, considering um I was sharing a bunch of reasons that this week has actually been like super freaking stressful, but I also got a lot of sleep today. I know you didn't ask for once, Eddie, but I feel like every time I sleep, Eddie doesn't ask. Can you just tell when I haven't slept, Eddie, and you're like, I'm gonna ask because I know she hasn't? Because it does feel like that. High 90s and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, low 100s, that is too much, especially for fall. Unless, Gobbo, what? Unless what? Stupid Texas. I mean, I have family down there, so I can't I can't say too much about it, but yeah. I mean, I can. There's so much I can say about it. Like, uh, there's so much I perhaps should not just yet. I mean, well, oh God, hold on. I'm gonna check to see if I should mention a thing that happened recently and also take another drink real quick. But first, let me set us up on the new map, and then you guys can join it, and then I can check on the thing. Ah. Anyway, yes, we are on a new Marvel's map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Critical Warp's Spinning Falling Warp. Alright, I need to take a drink and check on a thing. One sec. Okay, I have conferred with my council and my co-counsel, and I've reached an agreement that it is probably better that I don't. Cat is literally cooked. Oh no. I can say so much. Don't touch me. I'm sure you could, dumb cat. I'm very sure you could. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. But yeah, Arch, other than obviously lack of sleep today too, how has your day been? Other than tired. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch recipe. Mhm. Hey, bruh. Ow. Oh god. I really do need to start doing like neck stretch more often because that is one of the things that I get like the stress headache goes like it starts right at the nape of the neck. Ah, you're burnt, dumb cat. It was bright and sunny while I was outside in 106 degrees Fahrenheit. That's yeah, that'll do it. I would be burnt too. Oh my god. Well, Hell is immediately dead. Or not, somehow. Hell has found the most cheatingest way to do this map, apparently. Anyway, super tired, but I have to cook lunch and have it packaged for tomorrow, so I have to become a lurker. Is it okay if I just watch you? I mean, you didn't have to imply the staring, but oh, I see how it is. Just a bunch of voyeurs in my chat, huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, no, of course, Arch, of course. You all should know by now that I'm well aware that there are like responsibilities that people take care of, and that it's a good thing to take care of those responsibilities. I mean, I sure as heck can't do it, so I'm glad other people can. Sorry, let me get the larger eyes. No! And he's like, watch me instead. It's okay, Eddie, I can watch you both. Oh no. And wow, Eddie, cheating on me in front of me on your birthday. Yeah, Eddie, how could you do this to dumb cat? Oh god! Ah! No! Giant Gobbo! Don't look at me being tall. Not allowed. Anyway. Oh, one moment. Okay, I needed that. And ooh, oh, I did read this. Yes, critical warp spinning, falling warp. Yes, I think I did. Also, this is very cool, but also a little visually overwhelming. I got booped again. Giant Goblin looks like a Muppet. I think regular Goblin looks like one too. I think it's just larger Muppet, maybe. I wonder if I could make something that looks more Muppet-like. I kind of wonder. I have a secret I have a secret I don't know how quite to phrase it, special model um in the works that is technically mostly done already. Oh, we are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Troby's capricious, captivating cosmos. And oh, Carl Sagan. I actually share a birthday with Carl Sagan. He was largely known for like the astronomy like stuff, and then also in a lot of ways philosophy as well. So he kind of he had that like multidisciplinary, multifaceted thing that I mean, not that people aren't, but like a lot of people are simply like known for one thing, and he is technically known more so for this than anything else, but like I did kind of see him as almost a philosopher as well. Maybe he wasn't officially seen as that, but anyway. And oh yes. How the hell do you how did hell do a level skip but Arch wins? Oh god, I didn't even see. But of course, because I paid to win, that's how I won. Yes. And the name is not Arch. True, true. I knew Gobo was pay to win. I've never said that I wasn't Raspy. In fact, I exclusively tell people that that's the case. Although a new meta has been introduced, apparently. It's called Rent. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. Must be here because of Eddie. I knew it. Oh God, Gabo, don't tell me you have a naked model. No, no, no. Well, okay. Sorry. The only reason I'm having to say well here, it's not my model, okay? So it's not me. Um, you could say the model is naked, but the model is based on a video game character that I mean, is wearing shoes considered like that's not the character doesn't technically have to wear clothes, but they do wear some accessories. And that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, see, money please for vet bills. Quite potentially soon, Raspy. Like that. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna mention the amount right now because I don't. You're fine, Raspy, but I do not want to re-enter thinking about the vet mind state right now, please and thank you. And that's all I'm communicating. Because, oh god, I just got out of the stress. I need to not return to it. Thank you. Um, anyway, yeah, I knew Goblin was pay to win. She always was, and she always said it. See, Eddie knows. Eddie knows. You just have to pay just as much to win. Eddie, you know what I'm gonna ask. What are you asking? She does have those for home use. No! No, I don't. Might not even have body pillows anymore. Which is a very funny joke to me. I know those of you who don't know really, but I'm gonna tell you, it was a like custom shaped pillow that had like the model on it, but it's just like a pose and everything. So it's very dumb and very silly, but it's technically a body pillow. It's just not the one that people think of. The reason she said well is because the clothes aren't clothes, it's part of her skin. Somewhat unironically, Eddie, things may be in consideration that are somewhat along those lines, but not exactly because uh yeah, there's still a lot of things that Twitch does not allow, understandably, and that I would not do on Twitch in that way anyway. Um, but yeah, no, it's nothing. Even though technically I can say the special model is not wearing clothes, I will say it's not in a like sexual way. Because again, my whole thing here is not sexualization and avoiding that. So, and in fact, doing literally everything I can to destroy that at every chance that I get. So there. Oh, thank God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Another drink. I am very dry mouthed tonight, apparently. Okay, I don't count, but Arch clearly won because of the pay to win, yes. clearly. No, I do thank you for reminding me though that I do need to finish that. Also, it's very funny because like right after I finished doing a lot of the like customizations of the face area, um the modeling software I use released something that would have been a much easier just like, oh, just blap, you know, put that on the face. It's okay. And Dumb Cat says, I'm the only romantic one here. That's the law. Clearly. Raspy, you said people would pay you to destroy them because of the reasons. Uh, oh no. Don't tell me that, Raspy. Because then I'm like, well, now I'm not doing it because I'm not getting paid. Clearly, I only destroy if you pay up. Anyway. Alright, though. We are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Yusef underscore Ollie's, or Yusef underscore Ollie 24's Sweet Blacklight Experience. Okay, I am actually, this is reminding me. I need to do my decongestant stuff, so one sec. Oh god, that stuff burns. It burns so bad. Okay. Oh. Okay. Do, do, do. Anyway, oh god, oh no, I didn't realize it was almost time. Wait, when did it give me the other warning? 2 minutes ago. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Also, I will do a generic welcome as if you are just here to play the game, you are more than welcome. If you just want to lurk and play the game, that is, you are more than welcome. If you would like to chat, you are also more than welcome. But I respect the lurks here, so if that is the intent, that is fine. Raspy, why would you squish my head with an anvil like that? One sec. Um, sorry, I was already muted when you did that. I'm so sorry, but like actually muted. Anyway. Oh, what are you going to play? Goblin cleanup? I don't know what that is, and probably not Raspy. I well, no, I'm not going to get into that right now. That's a whole other topic. But anyway, we get it, Gobo. Sex bad. Don't ever have it. Look, just because I'm ace doesn't mean I'm sex repulsed. I'm just saying I'm not here for that. That's all. I'm like, hello, Twitch is not a dating site. My presence is not consent. Like, I am not here for anything of that sort. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, it is a very healthy thing. Like, it's good to do. Endorphins are good. It's a good release of stress hormones. In fact, like, if I did things more often, maybe I would be less stressed. But too bad. Anyway, it's not wearing clothes, not in a sexual way. She's wearing a singular piece of clothing that covers her whole body. Thus, she's not wearing clothes. She's wearing one cloth. One cloth. One cloth, please. Correct. Professional streamer. Hey, I was fine. I just needed to check on things. True. Banana hat. You could use the command even. What? What? Which thing? What thing? What'd I do? And how are you, Goblin? I'm doing well. Hello. Hello, pervert. How are you? How are things? And official hello and welcome. Like I was saying earlier, I was doing a generic greeting earlier in case you are just here to play the marbles game. That is more than perfectly fine. But yes. You may call me Vetra or V. Okay. Yeah, we got enough perverts in the other chats. Like, there's enough people here that I could call that. If I say pervert, they're gonna think I'm talking about all of them. So thank you. And don't any of you deny it. I know better. I've seen what you guys talk about. But no, it's the co-op game where you clean the dungeon before the next adventurers show up. I yeah, I probably no, Raspy. Um it's hard for me to say this because I know so many people here are and want me to be, but I'm really not a gamer. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Like, I used to play WoW, but it was largely a thing that I went through the motions in, and like less of a game, even more of a job. Um and I just never really got into things. One sec. I just realized the ad break started a while ago and I missed it. So one sec, I do need to take a short break, but you guys can get those exclamation point plays in. I will not start the countdown until I get back. I will be right back. Sorry about that. BRB. I have returned. I even forgot to switch to my BRB screen. It's fine. Anyway, hi. We're back. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Okay, catching up. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I know I should be better. I'm catching up. It's fine. Okay. I like the beautiful colors on the screen. Reminds me of colors. Thank you, dumb cat. That's almost like the metal is metal. The metal is made of metal. You're gonna play Marvel's Gobo demands money. No! No, I do not, Arch. Also, though, you did just remind me of something. Thank you. Speaking of marbles, you can use the Goblin. Wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. 1 second. I'm a professional, by the way. You can use the link goblin.live/marbles if you want to support both the game and the stream and get some skins for the game. But you do not have to, by any means. But it is a way to make sure that the game is viable and all of that. And thank you for the banana hat command. I am old enough to be a provert. Same. Same. We couldn't have perverts. I wonder who she's talking about. Yeah, it couldn't be YouTube chat. Yeah, no. No. Alright, I'm skipping over the many examples you all provided of, circling up. I mean, hey. That's what being a community is all about, I guess. That's what communities are for. I don't know. Oh, anyway. Hi. I somehow won the last race. Congrats. Yeah, I swear, it's like, oh my god, a new person, give them all the credit and benefits. I don't know for sure if that's how it works, but it feels like it. And hello, Geekson, welcome back. How are you? Good, I'm so sorry. Why are you sorry? You just got here, you're fine. And yeah, Arch isn't corporate sponsor anymore. Came to the race last and won it. Nice. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna say hello and welcome back, Kova, who joined during the break. I will ask how are you, but if you are in a state that you do not feel very chatty, that is fine. I will not check in a second time unless there is a reason for, but we'll see. Your crown is falling. I am sorry. I know. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find out, cuz it might be because that's supposed to be one word and maybe there's like a weird, you know, second meaning. I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be all one word though. So I don't know. Maybe it's something in a different language. Vetra, you won again! Vetra just showing up and absolutely dominating the races. Congrats! I still need to fix the code that auto announces. There's like a new way to do it that's simpler that I need to implement, but so I just stocked up on the absolutely delicious biscuits I used to dunk into me tea. They're so good. That sounds yummy, Sable. Also, hello and welcome back. And we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Pinball Whiz 45B's original retro joust. Gotta ask, why don't you guys donate? Well, Arch, see, not everybody is in the same financial situation as you. And being that I am person who struggles and with disability and everything, a lot of my community members, like not everybody, but a lot of my community members also struggle with like things that are along those lines. And so, you know, people do what they can when they can, and I always appreciate whatever people choose to do, but like I always emphasize that I never expect anybody to do anything financially supporting or contributing to things. So it's not an issue. They don't because they can't, probably, and that's okay. Like, I would much rather they take care of their needs, you know? All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. Mmm. Ba ba ba. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, really, Rock? Yeah. I used to be homeless, so there's that. Yeah, no, Geekson, that's not. Oh, Geekson gets a pass. Is that the threshold, Arch? Are you like, Arch is like, if you're not homeless, give Goblin everything you've got. No, Arch. They should take care of themselves. Yeah, too busy buying medication and not go to the mental hospital. Again, like that is another very valid reason that I'd help, but things are coming up at work, very serious stuff. Yeah, no. Again, like once again, no expectations. Like I said before, like you have been more than generous enough, and like even if you never did give anything again, you're still very much so appreciated, okay? Like I appreciate the wanting to help, but once again, I would much, what helps me is knowing that you guys are taken care of and like doing what you need to take care of yourselves as much as possible. So that's my priority. Uh Definitely living that life we strive towards. Yeah. I mean, although Arch will tell you that he used to also have the struggles and ended up, getting himself out of that. So that should be, if nothing else, it is showing that like it can be done. Yeah, you've been doing nothing but help, Brock. For real though. Oh my god. So what Rock is saying is that I should ditch my medication and give everything to Goblin. Arch probably is saying that, but you should not listen to Arch if that is what he is saying. Yes, I see a great plan. No. No. Goblin makes a good point. If you have a home, it's time for a mortgage. Hell no. We call it refinancing. No, I seriously, I genuinely hope you guys take care of yourselves first. So, Hey, Sable, other than tea biscuits, how are you? And thank you for hanging out also for the rescheduled hangout, because I did my stress rant at the start of stream about you know what, and but I really appreciate you letting me reschedule the watch thing. That also made me feel a good bit better. Eddie, no! Don't put words into my mouth. So what should we put in your mouth? Wait, don't answer that actually. Wait, don't answer that. Also, why would I ask that question when YouTube chat is still here? Hi, Eddie, we're bragging about our problems like tax evasion. Uh, no problem. We're always here for you, Gobo. I'm excited for next week too. I am too. I am super excited about the last few episodes of that. And once again, I know most of you have heard me absolutely gush about this before, but if you have not watched the To Be Hero X series, I highly recommend it. The first season is all out now. It is confirmed for a second season, so do it, watch it. There are very few things that I will recommend that people watch, but this is 1000% one of them. The writing, once again, writing, cinematography, just attention to and rewarding to people who notice details. Like detail, it's a very detail oriented show. So if you like noticing details, it's for you. Hey, oh, Gobble? Wait, what did I say? I don't even know. I keep forgetting YouTube's on more of a delay. I'm so tempted to either put Twitch on the same delay or take the delay away from YouTube. Only because I keep forgetting about it. Goblin, I have some idea. Oh wait, no, now I know. Okay, never mind. Now I know. Now I remember. Now I remember. Goblin, I have some ideas we can put. Yes, Goblin, why would you ask that with us around? Yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. We're stepping it back. We're walking it back. Uh, I don't know. Hold on. Let me consult something first. Also, first things first, we are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Jesus himself underscores shiny metallic blank. And I am going to start the nice countdown. Okay though. No, Nova. I have not seen that anime. I was checking if it was something I should mention. Technically, I guess I could, but I was informed it has a lot of elements that I would probably not be a big fan of. It has a lot of the things that I take issue with or have issue with in some anime stuff, so I have not. It's good in your opinion and your favorite. Oh no. Wow, a rare Gobo recommendation. I mean, I have recommended this one anime like 5 million times. I will do it again. Also, oh my god, it's a water map Sable. And I targeted you by default. The game knows. Hmm. Bow. Like what? It's probably best not for me to say, but I mean, it shouldn't be too surprising. It's probably best that I don't, though. Maybe Hell can explain in chat and I won't read it out, but he could explain. Blub blub, I drowned! No! No! Gabo, what was the anime you still want to watch? What you just said? I mean, you could scroll up and check Nova's messages with the name of it. Like I said, if I'm not saying it, I'm not saying. I can type it to you in DM, I guess. Hold on. I was informed it was also extremely horny, and I'm like, I should probably avoid mentioning the extreme horny things on here. You know. Yeah, what Hell said. Yeah, yeah, those are the reasons. I mean, there's one he's not mentioning, but it may or may not be filtered by YouTube even. No Sable, and that's another one that I do know the content of and have been very much so warned against watching. I do know the content of that one, and that's even worse. And yeah, no. I had a friend recommend that one to me, a friend who knows my freaking past, and I was just like, ah, cool. Thanks. Well, I only guessed. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'd rather we maybe move off this topic because I have been stressed for other reasons this week, but I really don't need a lot of my actual PTSD stuff to pop up tonight. So, could we not please let's maybe not talk about things that have certain subjects that are literal, you know, traumas, please. I will not ask a second time. I will anyway. We are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Pink Fluffy Badass's colorful rolling confusion. Uh Anyway, yeah, I'd rather just move away from the topic of anime in general, apparently, because man, there's just so many landmines there. That's another big reason that I never got into it, by the way. Just a lot of it, just a whole lot of it is just not good things for people who have been through not good things, you know? That's all I'll say. I will phrase it delicately, but there's a lot of harmful things. Anyway, anyway. But yeah, anyway. And sorry, Gobo, I kind of forgot about that hero anime you talked about. It was good and I keep forgetting to continue it. Yeah, no, that one we can talk about. That one is, I have completely finished the first season. It in no way has any of those themes, but it's also not from Japan, so that might be part of it. Anyway, one sec. I am being one sec. Anyway, I have returned and I'm just gonna maybe remove some things for the time being. One sec. Wait, does YouTube not let me just hide some message? God, why is YouTube moderation such garbage? I'm sorry. Now I'm about to get super freaking stressed about YouTube's moderation or lack thereof for creators, and how, like, apparently even mods can't do stuff. Like, it's... Anyway. Sorry, And I'm not meaning to get like this again. It's just that I've already had a very stressful week and we're getting into literal trauma, stress topics. And if I hadn't already started out this entire week being stressed, I would probably be a lot more chill about this topic. I'm just, and again, I'm only communicating this for boundary reasons and not out of any, like, this is in no way a judgment of anybody else. You can enjoy what you enjoy. I just need to avoid a lot of things because there's a lot of stuff that, yeah. Anyway. But hold on, I will be able to catch up on chat in just a moment. I'm just making sure that I'm good. I'm good on other things. Anyway, all right. I think that's good enough. Good enough. Anyway. And wait, huh? Oh, that was for Eddie. Oh yeah, the birthday for Eddie. Wait, it's not from Japan. That might be part of it. Wow, hold on, sis. Maybe we can rephrase that. Parentheses joke. No, Eddie, I said what I said. I know what I know, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said. If I consume other media from this other, like, place that is putting out the animation and it has elements of that, I will say it's not just a Japan thing. Well, I know it's not just a Japan thing, first and foremost. I know this from experience. It's the United States thing. It's an England thing. It's an everywhere in the world thing, really. But anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. No, don't embrace the stress. Bad idea. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's Gobo. Let the anger flow through. No, it's literally not healthy for my body. Like, I have officially been diagnosed with what's called CPTSD, which is complex PTSD, which is basically that, like, layered, stacked, hey, you've had, like, trauma. And I mean, like, not just, oh man, things are inconvenient or annoying or didn't go my way, but, like, harm has been committed. Anyway. And no, again, Nova, sorry. My whole point was literally that I'm not mad at anybody here and I'm not judging anybody here. Like, I am only sorry. The only reason I'm sighing a little bit there is because I feel like it's a common thing where I'm simply communicating how I feel about things and boundaries about things, and other people are like, so this is about me, and I'm like, no, this is me communicating my own needs and limitations and, you know, all that. Again. Anyway. But yeah. No, it's fine. We do need to move on from the topic. I think the only reason Arch is saying things is similar to the last time Arch said things is only because Arch is picking up on where I'm at, and yeah. But it's also understandable, Arch, if people miss that thing. So like I'm also not like, again, I'm emphasizing that I'm not upset with anybody here. And it's fine to ask as well. Like, it's okay. Oh yeah. And I asked before you said that way beforehand. No, okay, yeah. No worries, no worries, no worries. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like I'm getting around to, it's taking me a while to get through things because I've obviously had to talk further things about the things and all the things, but everything's okay. I am I will probably need a moment to just remind myself I am no longer in those situations. I am here. I am in a wonderful place that I have created with quality people who are respectful of the boundaries when I do state them. And you know, so I really do appreciate that. Mm. Okay, and I will go ahead and communicate an additional boundary that I really didn't think had to be stated, but you know, it's already done. All right, it's already done. Again, we can't change the things that have already happened, and those things are fine. All you can do is learn and move forward. Also, people don't know what they don't know. Like, a lot of people don't know that I have, you know, because I don't talk about it all the time, because I don't want to talk about it all the time. So, yeah, there's an old saying, if you're okay, then I'm okay. Yeah, exactly. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I may take a moment here shortly just to, you know, but everything is all good. And you know what else? We are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. But yeah. Sorry. Again, it is largely just that this whole week has been I'm a little extra tender, shall we say. But this is Spider Brion's Cannon Rainbow Road. So get those exclamation point plays in. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but you did nothing wrong. It's okay. Just to make sure, hopefully nobody else feels bad or anything, cuz like, again, I don't want other people to feel bad just cuz I communicate things doesn't mean it's like directed at you. Like, it is a I'm sharing with the group. Yeah. But yeah, okay, thank you for telling me. How are you? Oh, for Hell. Yes, how are you, Hell? I know I asked people at the start, but I don't know if you answered. I think you did, actually. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. And ooh, finally finished up cleaning and took out the garbage, and I got lunch ready for tomorrow. What are you having for lunch tomorrow? Is it okay if I make several jokes about soaking my song? Will that make you feel better, Grimace? Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm like, technically, in some ways, that could be an awful topic to move directly to, but with the absurdity and the fact that I know you guys are joking, like, that does help a little bit, Kishin. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. But anyway, I'm now hyper aware of what to say and I'm hesitant. This is why I'm quiet. No, it's okay, Geekson. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, we're just avoiding certain areas, certain landmines. But y'all can say things. It's just that like if anything, look, if anything does impact me, all I'm saying is I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you, like, I think you would rather I do that and like let you know so we can move away from it rather than I just let you guys keep talking about it. I get more and more stressed and then I really explode and like get pissed at everybody. I don't want that. Like cuz I as I always say, I used to say that I used to have anger issues. You always have anger issues once you have them. Uh, which is why I always strive to like make sure I'm managing it as best I can. Like, but a lot of the way is to address it before I get to that point. So, yeah, that's it. Dang, bro, these map names don't work for me. Yeah, they've really been depriving you, Eddie. Oh, same thing. There was a lot of leftover fish. I just made another batch of rice. Ooh, that sounds really good though. Oh, hi, Dr. Mew. You want some lap time? Here's my emotional support cat. If y'all ever needed proof that they know, here it is. I have a Dr. Mew on my lap now. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna give you a hug, Dr. Mew. And Helly says, been rough, but finished a big project recently, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, Helly, you should find a way to like make some clips of that or something, like share it in the Discord with people. I know not everybody is able to or whatever in this stuff, but what you did was like really detailed and really cool, and I do think people would appreciate it if you were to show it off. So we can still get really good. Y'all can do, yeah, once again in your each individual rooms you go. I'm glad you're happy about it. Yeah. So anyway, I started so good. Okay, the combination with Danny DeVito does help there, very much so, Kishin. All right, thank you. Oh, it's probably time for Dr. Mew medicine. Oh, that might be it. He is just here on lap for now. Um, I think when he's hungry again is when I'll probably give him his medicine. Although he did eat all of his food earlier. So I am glad again, like the medicine that we got for him is he is eating. And that does make me happy. Although apparently he lost weight since his last vet visit, but again, he wasn't eating there for a little while, so. But he's good now. I need to lighten his weight a bit. I think at the moment it brings my render frames to like 20 FPS. I would say I'm shocked hell, but given the size and scope of everything that you showed me as you were building it, not surprising. Alright, I have to call it early. Bedtime prepping, gonna sleep early. Good night, everyone. Love you all. I'm hijacking Gobo stream on Monday because it's my birthday. Oh my god, Arch, it's your birthday on Monday? Man, look at all of you conveniently having birthdays on our stream days. How kind of you. No, happy early birthday, Arch. And sleep well. I need to note. Okay. Oh. losing weight is a bad thing or good thing? Well, it's Dr. Mew geeks on. Dr. Mew lost like 0.2 pounds. So, or maybe ounces. I don't even know. Is he? You're not even 5 pounds, are you, Dr. Mew? Yeah, I don't know, but I know some pet owners who are trying to do both. Yeah, he's an older cat. He's like really skinny, and then he wasn't eating for a while because he's been having some pain, some mouth pain. And we're trying to like figure out our options to get him treatment for that. But anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. And ooh, it's Eye of Scaro's really happy track. I think this is another one of those references that we saw before that I have no idea. But alright then. And play, by the way, hi. Hello, Gloth. Welcome back. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Speaking of Danny DeVito, do you think he should have been Detective Pikachu in that Pokemon movie? I never saw that. I have only really seen some of the video game movies that people have said that they also saw. I will note that not a single person has been like, this movie was so good, you need to see it. They were like, yeah, I saw this weekend. End of statement. And the few that I have seen have very much so been exactly that. It's like, that was a movie, I guess. Oh no, that's way too late. Now I get it. Yeah, he's a tiny boy. He only 5 pounds, I think. If that. He's a 20-plus-year-old boy. I don't know, he's close to 20, I think. I got him after he was a few years old from somebody I knew a while ago. Yeah, and Hell says, I have not watched it, but I think Pikachu voiced by Danny DeVito would be hilarious. You know what? I agree. I will say I would see it, just I would probably see it for Danny DeVito voicing a main character Pokemon thing. Yeah, sure. I would. It's sunnier in Pokemon. What was the name of the, was it Oak City? Was that, or no, it was Professor Oak. What was the city? What's the name of the city in Pokemon? I'm sure there are multiple, so I don't look. I've never played it. I've never seen it. I have no idea. Hmm. Bam. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Hell. I feel like it was a missed opportunity to have Ryan Reynolds instead. I mean, God, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot of people are not gonna like that I say this, but I don't care. Ryan Reynolds is extremely overrated and is just the same note every time. I guess I'll give him credit that he's not dropping slurs in movies anymore. That is a positive I will say about Ryan Reynolds. Outside of that, yeah, very one note, very seems like just will take any job for money, and then also has, of course, the like alcohol and then now phone service, which I do feel like is a very even if his is slightly better in some way, I find it hard to believe that there is any mobile company that is not exploitative in some way. So that's where I land at it. Every movie I see him in, I automatically think Deadpool. I mean, he's been playing the same character since even before Deadpool, is what I'm saying. Like, that's where a lot of people started to like him. But it's just, it's the same thing. Yeah. In the Pokemon movie, live action is Rhyme City or something that sounds like that. Oh, something that rhymes with rhyme? Is it Crime City? And have Pikachu run a taxi service? I don't know if I understand that Danny DeVito reference. Hey, congrats. Also, if we can't have the Detective Pikachu voiced by Danny DeVito, I would like to have one of those talking flowers that Nintendo is advertising right now and change the voice box to have his voice. Wait, are they? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. Man, this is another reason, okay, look, this is another reason I don't consume a lot of pop culture. It's just that so much of it is just like literal garbage that is just designed to be like, "Oh, hey, remember when you were a kid? Remember when this made you happy when you were a kid? We're going to release some garbage that's just loosely related to this thing you enjoyed when you were a kid. And money, please." And I'm like, the few things that I have consumed that have even like remotely touched on that for me, I've just been like, this is actual garbage. I don't want it. And yeah, I mean, the same note every time is what the movie industry wants nowadays. You're not wrong. It really is just like hit the same nostalgia button over and over again. Just keep recycling. Just remake it. Just remake it. Just hit it again. Do it again. Again, again, again. And as somebody who does love watching the same things over and over again, I love watching the same thing over and over again, not some attempted, like, we're going to attempt to recreate it, but it's always going to be worse because we don't have the talents that created the initial thing. We have people who think they can replicate it. So, anyway, we're on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Krabby Mamie's jaunty jumbling jaunt. And also, oh no, but okay. Well, I'm gonna start the nice countdown. God, so much of so many things really do make me just keep wanting to like go back to that. Uh, anyway, ba-ba-ba. I don't know, but I feel like it would be funny. It probably would. Yeah, makes sense. He's one of those actors that just plays as himself, like Adam Sandler or Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, I feel like Danny DeVito does have more range, actually. I feel like Danny DeVito does not play Danny DeVito in everything. Like, there's definitely he is. I will say he is typecast in the like asshole role, but even then, like he has significantly more range than Ryan Reynolds. Please never compare Ryan Reynolds and Danny DeVito ever again. And oh god, Adam Sandler especially. Adam Sandler and Danny DeVito should not be in the same sentence at all. Like, not only is Adam Sandler one note, he is literal, like, for babies. There's like literal baby noise. A boo 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 boo, a goo boo boo. Like, okay, wow, that for how long has he had a career? Like 30 years? I've seen his stuff. It's all like, oh, I get the hot lady, even though I am a giant man baby. Literally, in so many of his movies. I have very strong opinions about this, if you can't tell. Please never compare those two to Danny DeVito. They are not the same. Like Robert Downey Jr. having to come back as Iron Man. What's like that? I don't know what that's like. Sorry, I'm not sure. One sec. I mean, meant it could be spelled differently, but that's how they said it. Oh, Rhyme City, yeah. Okay. Oh, Danny DeVito first starred in a TV series called Taxi. Okay. I I have some older friends who I think have referenced something about that show or said something about that show, but yeah, I don't know. I never got to see it. I still can't believe how bad they murdered Megamind. Not that they aren't experts at butchering anything they put their wallets to. God, yeah, well, to be fair, I haven't really watched, like, I've watched a video about the things that they did after Megamind with the Megamind IP, and it did look absolutely awful. But yes, once again, the original Megamind is just incredible. Like, one of the best. It is actually one of the best. It is 100% one of my favorites. Hey gang, I left. Who are we insulting the fuck out of? I mean, I don't I it's an observation, it's an opinion, but Adam Sandler, you probably walked into my Adam Sandler assessment. Uh yeah, he panders to the lowest common denominator. I'm sorry. I'm Once again, it's fine if you like him. This is my opinion. I did say that my opinions of both Ryan Reynolds, well, I guess I didn't say it about Adam Sandler, but I feel like not that many people like Adam Sandler, so I didn't think I would piss as many people off as I did with the Ryan Reynolds one. I figured people probably agree that Adam Sandler's whole thing is the baby talk shtick, so they're just like, I mean, when she's right, she's right. But all my homies here love Danny DeVito. True. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even actually a really good example. Hold on. I have to double check to make sure I'm not misremembering this, but I want to say that he was the one who ended up directing. Yes, he ended up both starring and directing in the this is another thing somebody showed me a while ago, cuz my a lot of the books that my dad had were the Roald Dahl books, and Matilda was one of those. And somebody then later showed me that there was a movie that came out that was about that book, and Danny DeVito starred and directed in it, and like he did such a good job with it. And like there was clear like care paid attention not only to like the source material, but there was responsible treatment of the child star of the movie, who has turned out to be one of the only like one of the I won't say only one of the very few like well-adjusted uh actor like child actresses. So anyway, and yeah, Adam Sandler and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, the dude whose movies are all the fucking same in Deadpool. Um, that's both the same thing, Eddie. They're both the dude whose movies are all the fucking same. But yeah, I didn't see his other movies, only Deadpool, so my take on him isn't oversaturated. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I consume a lot of media and like fictional, like video, movie, TV, so I have seen a number of things, usually recommended to me by guys who are very into Ryan Reynolds, I think. And then I just watch it because they're like, oh man, this movie is so good. And I watch it, I'm like, everyone in this movie is awful. And this movie, the fact that you recommended this movie is a red flag. Like, that's another thing I need some of y'all to understand. That, like, you really need to consider if you are potentially interested in future relationships, you should consider how might a lady, if a lady is someone you want to date, how might a lady think about the content that I'm watching? Would this be appropriate for her? Would she like enjoy this? Or would this potentially cause her distress? Because even some of the like normal movies, again, not getting back onto the topic we were before, but even some of the like normal movies that people have recommended have been exactly that, where it's just like, you like this? This is telling me how much you hate women. Like, you just told me. You just. And I would say, you might say, Goblin, come on, one movie recommendation won't tell you that. Okay, that combined with the other media that they suggest that I watch, that combined with the way that they treat me, that combined with the way that they treat others. Like, you're right, it's not just that, but that is a red flag. That is a data point, you know? Like, uh somewhere in her 170 different tabs, there's definitely a media player. Kishin, one of my browsers is exclusively, all the tabs are media players. So yeah. The fact that you recommended this movie, it's a red flag. I recommend you see Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. What do you do? I have a complex and nuanced opinion on the Barbie movie that is not super pro or against. That's where I stand on that one. You know, I have no idea about the second one, so I'll check it out and let you know, Eddie. uh, but yeah, Danny DeVito is a beloved actor to me, regardless of my thoughts on most pieces of media. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum when it comes to what you like. Yeah, no. Like I said, these are all solely the opinions of Goblin, and not like, it's, you can like what you like. I will in some cases, some of those things will be red flags. But once again, I'm not here for any of that, so don't worry about it. I have so many friends that have so many red flags, and that is exactly why we are fairly distant friends, but it's fine. Mm. But yeah, something funny about Adam here in Latin America is that I don't know why, but it seems like we all joined together so that he basically has the same actor for his Spanish dubbing in all his movies. Oh no. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, but I'm not recommending that movie. There's a social message disguised as Barbie. I want to know what you think of Barbie. Oh, Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, aka the Peak Cinema. Oh, okay. I see. I have not seen it, but I am aware that there was a some kind of Barbie game that people were collecting that is like super rare. But anyway, we have a break coming up that I'm actually noticing. So I am going to take that quick break, and I will wait to start the countdown until I get back. But we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is O'Terry's Friendly Running Tango. And now I will be right back. I will give my thoughts on that when I get back. Ah. I have returned. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown, and then I will Ketchup. Thoughts on Jim Carrey? Once again, a bit complex. Definitely has a lot of range. Definitely did play the same character and does play the same character a lot as well. Although once again, I think that was more the result of him being typecast because of the success of one of his earlier things. Whereas, like, to compare Jim Carrey with Adam Sandler in that way, Adam Sandler is like pretty much fully in control of his own productions and chooses to do all of the things the same. Whereas, like, Jim Carrey is at least like at the whims of other people, and they give him, who knew letting somebody else give you direction instead of only directing yourself can get you more varied results. You can push your boundaries and, you know, enter into other genres. Anyway, I have not seen it. How do you not know of the Barbie cinematic universe? I'm sorry. I barely had any dolls at all growing up, okay? I had like I don't even know if I actually had a Barbie now that I think about it. If I ever did, they were like hand-me-downs from my cousins. And that's about it. And yes, probably because there's no multiversal crossover event in which all the Barbies have to defeat Oppenheimer from collecting the Infinity Stones or something, Eddie. No, no, because I never, like I said, never got into the MCU either. You can't blame me for trying. Well, you can, but no. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. This game does not have the start command. I kind of wish it did. I do kind of wish it did. And yeah, no, Geeks on. I was on ad break. I have it show in the corner. It should be like yellow. It should turn like yellow or something when it's coming up and or in the break, I think, but I don't know if it always shows up that well. But yeah. The message from Gobo was me abusing a thing in Twitch chat. Wait, what? What? Eh? What happened? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Oh yeah, Gisan. Hell has access to commands that work for words on stream to like help restart that game sometimes. But yeah, it doesn't do anything for this one. And thank you for the welcome backs. Oh, that did happen, gang. Barbie and Stacey to the rescue from 2024 in the director's cut. Damn it, Kishin, you have to keep up. Oh no. I thought it was the spin-off of the spin-off series, Eddie. Do you think movie recommendations can be a red flag? I recommend watching, oh god, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. What flag is that? I don't know if I've ever actually seen that one. King CJ! Hello, welcome back. How are you? You didn't have Barbies? Well, that's why I stole them from my sister. Okay, the few times I did, to be fair, I made the weird Barbie. If you did see the more recent one, mine was the one with the hair cut off, maybe head pulled off. I don't know. They also didn't last long once I eventually got a dog. Lot of toys ended up getting chewed up. But anyway. Alright, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. Sorry, I read ahead and I'm gonna get to that, but hmm. You actually liked Happy Gilmore and Waterboy though? I've I would say I'm willing to revisit the originals. Obviously, not the fucking sequel that they're. Oh, nostalgia money. Hey guys, remember how much you liked the first one? Now watch this desperate cash grab. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know. I do remember that Waterboy had Farouja Balk in it, and like aesthetically pleasing is all I will say. Like aesthetic attraction, Farouja Balk. Yeah. And greetings, Sleepy. We kind of all are tonight, King CJ. Like, I'm probably not gonna make it much further. This week has been like super stressful, what with like Dr. Mew and routines getting messed up and other things that I are not relevant to any of this, but yeah. Oh no, not the second one, God forbid. Yeah. The real question is what flag is Gabo's favorite recommendation? Rubber. Oh yeah, you guys should definitely watch Rubber. It is one of the greatest movies. It might be it is pretty much my new favorite thing to recommend to people. But it uh not for the reasons that I normally recommend things. This is more in the I'll say if you like absurdist horror, check it out. You'll like it. Actually, it's a great October recommendation. Everyone, for the month of Halloween, your homework is to watch the movie Rubber in whatever way you can. I will not say that it has to be any particular way, but yeah. Just watched a lost episode of Space 1999 where the crew encountered the alien with the face hugger and acid blood with the help of Kirk and Spock from Star Trek, Tom Baker from Doctor Who, and Starbuck and Apollo from Battlestar Galactica to fight it off. I am in no way familiar with that, and that is so many things all together in one thing. Man, talk about talk about your cross brand promotion. There we go. Oh no, sorry. What was it called? What else was it called? Vertical integration, I believe, is the term or was the term. I'm sure it's changed. Anyway, this is Catzel Indiona's easy pleasing race. I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. An actual assignment from teacher Persona Ma Gobo? What? Boo! But it's to watch a movie, Geeks On. You don't even have to write an essay or anything on it. Just watch it. You can tell me what you thought about it. You don't have to. I'm literally assigning you entertainment. Fine, I will never do that again. I will only, thanks to Geeks On, I will exclusively be assigning thesis assignments from here on out. I expect a minimum of 20 pages. I have no idea how long theses are expected to be. I'm just using how much I would probably write. I expect a minimum of 20 pages. If it's anywhere even remotely less than like 10,000 characters, that's not gonna fly. Yeah, yeah. No, Kishin, no. And tell me about it, same here. I'm sorry to hear that, King CJ. And yeah, Dr. Mew had a vet appointment this week, and I won't go fully into it because I got stressed and angry recounting it earlier, but a very manipulative vet and uh, again, technically hopefully helpful for things, but then also like having Dr. Mew, who's already in pain, being put through pain. Okay, I need to move on from that, but that's one of the major reasons. Yeah. I've got to hop off now. Have a great night, everyone. You too, Nova. Sleep well. And again, I am in no way mad at you for earlier, so no worries. And thank you again, and sleep well. Oh, but if you write an essay, Gobo does give extra credit. True. Just watch that on YouTube. Oh. Is it like a full series that's on YouTube or what? Boo! Well, direct your boos at Geekson, who challenged, well, time to bust out the AI. You're right. I should use the Socratic method. Never mind the thesis. I will be asking questions in real time. There will be a 5-hour test, Geekson. And if you take longer than a certain amount of time to answer the question, or if you answer too quickly, you don't get credit. So no AI. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't trust the vet anymore. They almost made me put my cat down when he didn't need to. Dude, King CJ, I am almost surprised he didn't suggest that, because he was also like, wow, this cat's almost 20 years old. And I was like, yep, and hopefully we can stretch that out even longer. He's like, I'm used to seeing old cats as in like 12, 13, 15, you know? I'm like, I bet you are. No, sorry, that's an entirely separate. Anyway. But yes, have a great night, everyone. You too, Nova. You too. And shit, touche. Yeah. Yeah, you think I can't outsmart a freaking AI? I just got the eye. The one eye. I got the one eye. Anyway. Hey, congrats. 10,000 characters easy. Time to use the hell out of this copy paste thing. No, it obviously has to be a coherent, you know, answers to the questions, and has to contain your original thoughts about what you thought about it. What you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Things that an AI could not answer for you. I mean, it could make some bullshit up, but I'd be able to tell it was bullshit. Like, what is our prize? Do we get the model? No. Wait, what model? Of the tire? I mean, I guess I could get a 3D model of a tire and you could get that, yeah. Anyway, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is XX Mary Mouse XX's colorful turning fun. Ooh. But yeah, King CJ, how is situation? Are you do you have any new people there yet? Are you having any luck in looking for other situation that will like work out well for you, but obviously not be as bad as that place? I'm tired, she says. You're tired. I am actually. Like, who knew that having an adrenaline leak in your body actually ends up making you tired when it does finally shut off? Who knew? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. And no, I'm not tired. I'm footed and handed. Although there may be wheels, there may be tires in the future, but I won't say for what. It's a secret. Ah. Oh, I really am. I am my brain is awake. My body is exhausted. Maybe the real rubber here was Gobbo all along. I mean, I would say something about that's relevant to the movie, but I don't want to spoil what is probably clearly communicated as the plot of the movie. But I want it to be a surprise. And oh yeah, Gloth, you were saying you saw the episode on YouTube. I think I had asked you oh no, more a fan made episode. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so okay, that makes a lot more sense as to why it has like 50,000 different intellectual properties in it. Which is fine. Like I personally I am in favor of allowing the creative use of things. Like I think it's really dumb that companies don't let people do that because it's also like it's literally free advertising for your stuff. It's you know that marketing and like graphics team that you're I mean, you should still have them, but you could also have additional like people who just want to make things about the stuff they love, which then lets people know, hey, somebody loves this thing, which then encourages other people to go be like, wow, why does this person love this so much? You seeing hydrating, by the way? Not as well tonight. I think Raspy went to sleep. And I'm being terrible about it. So let me go ahead and do that now. One sec. Ah, King CJ came in with a hydrate. Thank you. I'm currently looking for somewhere else. Other person is supposed to start this week finally, but the damage is done. Can't stay here. Yeah. No, dude, I've been telling a couple of people who've been having some work situations lately. Um yeah, there's a lot going on, like not only in the world, but in the states that there's a lot of economic uncertainty that everyone is going through, and a lot of companies who are very used to, oh, we always have money, like people keep spending money because people had money. um you know, they're used to that and they're expecting people to operate off of that, and they're like either not aware of or not wanting to admit to themselves that like everything is more expensive now. People, and that means people don't have as much to spend because wages have not gone up. Like you don't earn more, you just have to pay more. And when people have to pay more, they can't afford more. It's this weird, it's almost like there's this economic cycle that's supposed to be like a self-perpetuating thing that for some reason like there's this like imbalance in the scales. I can't quite, I would say I can't quite put my finger on it, but somebody else has clearly got their finger on the scale. And they're doing it out in the open. So for anybody who's like, oh, it's the secret, shadowy people in the shadows who are controlling everything. No, they're doing it right in front of your face. They're doing it publicly, openly. Like, the richest people in the world are openly doing all of these things, and I don't understand how people can't see it, but at the same time I do, because a lot of people are just doing what they have to do to survive, which again doesn't leave time to learn about what's going on in the world, which then perpetuates into the cycle of it getting worse. So yeah, anyway. And address the shrimp posture. How dare you, Geek Son? I do. Oh god, I should. I really should. I really should. I gotta like strap a board to my back or something. Tie myself to a board. Gobo, more like Gollum. Oh. I have not attempted to do either Gollum or Smeagol voice, so I'm gonna hold off for now. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of gaming companies right now. I mean, not just them, but they are a very, like, as gamers, I'm sure you're very well aware of, yes, the gaming news of, oh man, oh no, we had to do layoffs and fire so many people. Record profits, by the way. CEO pay like 2 to 7,000 times what the average person makes at their company. Oh, we just can't afford it. Much like how we can't afford student loan forgiveness, or to like pay our actively in use troops, but there are signing bonuses for other federal positions. Kind of weird how we always have money to hurt people but never to help them, isn't it? Oh, trust me, Gabo, I'm very aware. No. I know a lot of you are. Just for the record, I know a lot of you are very aware. I'm Kish, and I'm letting people know who might not know. I'm letting people know who might not know, but very delicately. Anyway, uh Game Press freaking double the price while they fire people and report record profits. Boom. Yeah. Isn't that kind of messed up, Geekson? Doesn't that seem a little backwards? But yeah, I do know, I mean, I do know that a lot of you are aware of the, I do know a lot of you are aware of a lot, like, even though we don't talk about that stuff a lot here, I know what I've talked about and what people have and have not addressed and picked up on, and so we know. We know. Is the marbles alerts working? Oh no, did you do a thing? Hold on, King CJ. If you did a thing, then unfortunately not. But hey, thank you, King CJ. Oh my god. This, I gotta talk to them again. They're going through a third party to do this, and it's clearly not. It's clearly not. Hold on, let me see if it showed. It didn't show up in this other thing either. No, but thank you so much, King CJ! Thank you for the marbles! The marble money purchased through the link! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Microsoft has lost their minds. I mean, it's not just them, but yeah, they're one of them. I mean... I am so disappointed. I'm not even mad. I'm disappointed in the fucking tech sector, even though it's also like some of the least surprising things, but whatever. Anyway. But no, thank you so much. You really are sweet. I would have just ripped that bandage off with duct tape or something. Kishin, not everyone is there. In fact, a lot of people are over there. And so we're kind of like do 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 do, you know? Yeah. Steps. Okay, I'm going to bed. Have a good night. Good night, Raspy. Sleep well. Oh god, thank you for reminding me because I meant to. We're on a new Marvels map. Get those exclamation point plays in. Most of you already have. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and start. This is jcliff underscore gaming's glamorous heart abyss. It's mine. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. But yeah, Kishin, it's something that as a lady I'm very used to having to phrase a lot of things very carefully because and sometimes that still doesn't help, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Understandable, but I'm just letting you know that I'm definitely the guy who will literally kick you off the plane if you take too long. Well, we're not, yeah. No, I understand. Ah, minimum. Minimum? Why did YouTube filter the message before that? Hell, what? Hold on, I have to see what. It might just be because the message started, can everyone in their chat drop their states? Like, it might be that might have gotten held because it's like, hey, please don't ask people where they're from. Oh no, it's probably the word bomb. Sorry. To read it out so it's less can everyone in chat drop their state's mini wage? I gotta drop the bomb on something. Minimum. Yeah, the geeks on your message got held because the word bomb apparently. And once again, YouTube does not let me fucking allow words. So I'm not strangling you. I'm just strangling you too. Uh in a metaphorical way, obviously, since it is not a person. This is not a. One sec. Anyway, but yeah, so for the minimum wage, I think my state is at the federal minimum wage, so it should be the same, but like Hell said, the state Hell comes from has one lower than Fed, so the Fed is the default, but it's 515 where Hell was from. 1550 now. Oh, nice. Wait, are you wait, I shouldn't ask, but I mean you rather I'm going to guess but you don't have to answer. But I know there were a few areas that did introduce and start experimenting with a gradual minimum wage increase, and I believe it might have been Oregon and Colorado. Like, not I don't think it's necessarily the entire state. Actually, Colorado might be the state where the minimum wage got increased. You know what? I'm going to Google it now. One sec. Hold on, Geeks on. YouTube really likes holding your messages, so I keep having to like tab out of my multi-chat just to see what you're saying sometimes. He said, oops, they're trying to keep me down, the truth. No, once again, I think it was literally the word bomb. Like, pretty sure there's a reason YouTube holds that. Anyway, oh my god, same Gobbo, yeah. And poop tube, more like diaper tube nowadays. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with it, but alright, first of all, let's finish this Grand Prix and move on to a few random races before we do the things. In third place, we have Hell, gross. Alright, in second place, we have Gloth. Oh, nice. In first place, we have Desi. Congrats, Desi. I give the big shout out, Desi. Congratulations. But yeah, let me see here. The very bottom tier of minimum wage for Boeing is $23. Well, minimum wage for a company is not a state's minimum wage. Like, but like 2022 actually, well, it would have the proper minimum wage for a livable wage would have been like $20 back in 10 years ago, and like just within the last, I mean, not even entire year, that is probably, I mean, again, there's been a baseline 50% increase in food costs. Most other things cost, like there's been like software companies that have increased their rates by 50% or more. Just everybody's like, well, if everyone else is going to raise prices, I'm going to do it too. And so you get, once again, that no increase in wage, but yeah, my point is the company knows what a livable wage is. Yes, Geeks On, but also given that they are involved in, you know, defense contracting, they're literally, you know, they have some help thanks to your tax dollars, is all I'll say. So really, it's just giving, which by the way is kind of how taxes are supposed to work. It's supposed to like go back into things that go back into you that then like cycle the economy. So also, no, Kishin, I found out where that is, so I know now. But got it. That's cool though. Yeah, that's what it should have been 10 years ago. But now Geekson is correct that a livable wage is, well, again, was around $23 probably, but it is not that anymore. But yeah, everyone who isn't in a union is being gaslit. No, yeah, yeah. And also, Geekson, does that mean you're in a union? Because yay! Collective bargaining! Yay! When everybody helps everybody out to like get better pay, it does help everybody. It's a good example too of like helping others also helps you. So yay! I'm always happy to hear the like everybody working together to like lift each other up. I was like super happy about that the other day for somebody else. All right, sorry. I need to do, we're going to do some laps maps, some random laps maps cuz I should do a few more things before I do the thing. Hi gang, I'm back. What did I miss? We were just talking about how, you know, how the economy. We're talking about how the economy. Yeah, Geek Sons of the Union word, YouTube can't allow that. A little unironically, hell. I mean, that's more so of an Amazon thing, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nothing much, Eddie. We're just giving out social security numbers. By the way, what's yours and the number on the back as well? What do you mean the number on the back? That's a credit card, not a social security. And also joking, by the way, don't do that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Let's clearly joking. I'm pretty sure people know better. But also, Kishin, Eddie doesn't have that. Cause well, I mean, it probably has an equivalent, but not in America. But yeah, no point is the company knows what level wage is. Yes, yes. Drop some frames there. Oh no. Oh yeah, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that is so cool. I was gonna say I gotta see what Geeks on not Geeks on, sorry. I was just talking about Geeks on. I gotta see what King CJ got with the Marbles monies. That is so cool. I love that like cube, but also the fact that it like lets you still see the thing, but like it still overlays. That's really interesting. Part of me like somewhat wonders how this was achieved, but I mean, other than it is a shader, you can actually do a lot of things with shaders. I haven't gotten that into programming them, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. I know I try to play with me sometimes. Yeah. Can some people just say union and gaslit real quick to see if you get auto held? I'm just curious now. Union, gaslit. I'm soaking it. Wait, no, not that. No. I bet if Geeks on City would get held for review. I don't know. I mean, my state does it because the mortgage is too high, so they believe this will try to balance it off. Spoiler alert, it doesn't even come close. Yeah, I know, Kishin. I know. Especially now that I know where that is. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. But also, hey, you know who's actually taking the housing? I'll give you a hint. It's not immigrants. You know who it is? Companies that are then turning them into, oh, I can just rent this out. Also, if you ever have the choice between an Airbnb and a hotel, go with the hotel. Like, seriously, an Airbnb may seem cheaper, but like the person who's running it can basically just screw you over after the fact. You could leave that place immaculate and they'll be like, well, there's a cleaning fee of like $600. Whereas you could have stayed in a hotel where the cleaning is included in the cost of your room. You know what you're getting. Like, there's also like, oh, you gotta leave through the back gate, but only between the hours of 7 and 5 p.m. And also, yeah, somehow that's backwards. I don't know. That's exactly what I'm saying though. And like, also, you're not allowed to use the kitchen, and also, you're not allowed to use the bathroom. Don't touch anything in the house. Like, uh, what? We got Kerp. What's Kerp? Oh, your version of the Social Security. Nice. I think you missed the intro part. Wait, which intro part? Oh God, hold on. Which intro part? I probably did. I probably did. I did. I was distracted. I think I know what you mean. I forgot to start with the exclamation point plays and that's okay. That's okay. I will get it next time. That was so close. That was so close. Okay, I don't count though, so obviously congrats. I always forget if this does the same of the same type. I think it does. Yeah. Alright, we're on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. I would read out the map names, but now these are all lapse maps that are dev maps, and I give credit to the other Twitch peoples who make the maps. So you can go and be like, thank you for the map. At this point, just sleep on the curb. Just about. Oh no, actually, speaking of the reality of things, I will say, Geekson, you are far from the only person who is in that situation right now. I know in the place that I'm at, the homeless population has exploded this year. Like, there's always a couple people, you know, here and there, but it is like 10 times the number of people, and it keeps growing. And like, cool. Thanks for the lower prices, I guess. It's definitely helping people. Anyway. No, I am, you know what? I'm also very glad and I'm very proud, Geekson, that you're aware of what a livable wage is. Because a lot of people are not, or a lot of people tried to deny that that is what a livable wage is. And so, like, genuinely very happy, very proud. Of course she wins. It doesn't count. YouTube gonna send the men in black to silence me. No, not YouTube. Although, oh yeah, actually, did you know that I believe that something as simple as discussing how the minimum wage is not a livable wage may be classified as terrorism now, by the way. So, hi. Look how dangerous I am talking about how people are, you know, need basic fucking needs. What a monster. I'm a very, okay, I see. I'm a very happy person, guys. I'd never Minecraft myself. Yeah, you know who else said that? One of Epstein's victims. Hey, wonder why those haven't been released. Wonder why they are still in recess, even though they should be back ages ago, and should have you know, might have had somebody who would have actually voted to release them, but weird. Sorry. Interesting. Looking into this. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So once again, get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. You will live, Geekson. YouTube tried to do it to me, but at the end of the day, oh no, you always end up sulking it at the end of the day. Yes. In a way, it kind of is Gobo. Oh no, not even in a way anymore, Kishin. There was literally, like, there was a, I should know the term or abbreviation for it at least, but there was a national security directive that basically said, any anti-capitalist statements, are terrorism. So, don't you question things. Don't you do it. Oh, sorry. That's it. Oh, that's it. You don't make the statements. Oh, God. Oh, no. You don't make the statements. You make the questions. Hi. Hello. Welcome, readers. Oh, God. Well, we definitely have to change topics now. Welcome, readers. Hello. How are you all doing? Thank you for the raid, Bunky. Dang it, I went just long enough that I couldn't raid you. No, welcome, Bonky Raid. How are you all doing? I will say, Bonky, of course, you know I know. If you need to go take care of things, you are welcome to run off and rest. But welcome, Raiders. How was your marbles? I imagine, yes, marbles. Eddie, we're moving on. Eddie, we're moving on. Very quickly, we're moving on. But yeah, the heck? What? Hello, Raiders. Yes, Raiders. Defensive positions. No, welcoming positions. Welcome, Raiders. Maid figures of Miss Gavo? I'll take one. Oh yeah, my ragdoll, ragdoll maid goblins from the raids. It's the raid maids. That's all of you that came in with the raid. Say hello to yourselves. I'm doing well, thank you, Tinka. How are you? Oh, you just. Hi. I should say I've had a very stressful week, so my brain is a little bit hold on, I'll demonstrate. It's a little non-existent. So I made that one quick. I don't want to scare everyone too much, but hi. Nesses, let's keep this topic. If we hadn't just gotten a raid, Eddie, I so would. Next time. But no, we're doing great. Thanks. I do have to rest. I'll try to roll for a little bit. No worry. No, for real, Bonky. I am also on the verge of I need to pass out soon. So by all means, you are more than welcome. Please go take care of yourself. That is what I want of everybody in my community, and including people who bring their communities in here. Please take care of yourselves. Yes. Yes, welcoming positions. Raid maids, I love it. Thank you. You know, I never actually technically made the connection with that before, but it is so perfect. Now I gotta make a raid maid emote. I'm making a note. Hell, you're my notepad tonight. Thank you. Oh, that one gobble in the corner. Wait, which one? Oh wait, they do go away after a while because they are very resource intensive. But yes, I came to be a loot goblin. I'm gonna steal all the points. Not all the points. We gotta leave some points for other people. You can have most of the points, but we share points here. But welcome. How you doing, Stubborn? Also, no, all the loot belongs to me. I am the goblin here. Look at me. I am the goblin now. And always have been. A little bit of wind chime sometimes. Are you calling me an airhead? Because it's not the first time. I'm very smart for an airhead, okay? You can be both. You can be both. Well, then tell them they have to tell me happy birthday to keep watching the stream. True. Oh, yes. Everybody say happy birthday, Eddie. And also get those exclamation point plays in. You can say exclamation point play. Happy birthday, Eddie. Ew, sharing. I know. I know. Who would do such a thing? Who? But yes, get those exclamation point plays in. I'm gonna give it a moment before I start the thingy. I would ask a question, but I want you to run off and rest. But yeah, how for those who I have not asked yet, or who have you know, if you would like to share, how are you all doing today? I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful time in Bonky stream. Oh, no, I'm good was your question? Okay, all right, fine. I think I forgot to ask last time. The special name. What is what is the special name from? It's so shiny. I'm gonna head out now, Gabo. Gotta head to bed because I have to be up in the morning. Yeah, King CJ, I understand. I'm sorry. I also do hate that this has kept us from being able to see you as much, but I do hope you find something better soon, and I really do wish you the best of luck, and I'm glad that you are getting out of there soon. So, but you sleep well in the meantime. Take excellent care of yourself, please. Oh, the gold bonky claggers when I drop my marble? Yes. Yes. I hope you all have a great rest of the stream. Love you, beautiful peoples. Same right back at you, King CJ. Has the lipstick been purple ever since updating the makeup layer? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No more red variation. Um, there was never I meant to do a red variation for the anger face. I just face texture swaps are slightly like they both are and aren't as complicated, but it involves some complexity. So like I want to do it, but we're also potentially going to be doing different things here soon. So yes. I'm tier 3 sub to Pixel by Pixel Studios. When you drop their tier 3 emote, it gives you that shiny name. Oh. Oh. I see you, Pixel. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Not making any particular notes here for any reason or anything. Let me see. What? One sec. Ah. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Yeah, sorry. This is I know, I'm sorry. I'm not as good at marbles only because I like to engage with chat a lot and that distracts me from I look at chat, not a game. You all are much more interesting. But that's really cool, Bunky. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know also. Oh. Oh. I like that it's just called T3 too. I will play T3. I see. I see. I see. It also allows you to have a drop emote instead of exclamation point play. True. True. Yeah, they have that for like when you reach certain levels, but and or I think they've just made it to where you can just give them a very large amount of money to get your own put in, but I don't know. I know it used to be that you had to basically be like get the number one spot and now I do not know. I have not looked into how it is done since then. But that's what I know or knew. And now I don't know. But yes, we've been having a pretty good night here tonight. I've just had like the most stressful week. So there was a lot of venting about unfortunately like my cat has been having some health issues and I had to take him to the vet and like the vet was super manipulative and I was not happy with that. So thankfully that's over though. Like I can't go back and change anything about that situation. So I'm just not gonna go back to that vet. Um, yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter anyway. We all know it's pay to win. What? Never. Only always. Never except for always. ba ba. Homer hands. Oh no. But no, hell, there was never a red variation, I don't think. And is you're welcome? Yes. Oh. Oh. Very shiny. Does it make the marble gold skin too? Is that part of it? Because interesting. Also, oh god, we do have hold on, we have an ad break that's about to start. But you guys can go ahead and get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. I am gonna jump up real quick and go ahead and take my break. If you guys need to use the restroom or get yourself a fresh drink or anything like that, you go ahead and do so, and I'll be back here in just a few minutes. No, that's the gold skin you can get on the shop. Okay, okay. I figured that was probably it, but I was like, that would be kind of cool if it doubled up like that. All right, anyway, BRB! I am back. And no, Kishin, I will not. Oh, a baboop. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. I am trying to see people for a place. I think I know. I think I know. All right, I am going to go ahead now and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. But yeah, I also understand for the people, even for the raiders who have come in with the raid, that if you are also sleepy and tired and need to go and rest, that is also perfectly fine. And I take no offense to it because I understand. Like, I know I'm already pretty much at the, especially after stress week, I'm like, I am at the needs rest point, but and I know how it can be, even, especially after long days. And like, we were just talking a little bit earlier about how, oh, just everybody's been like, it really feels like the stress dial has been turned up on just absolutely everyone lately. And it's understandable because there's a lot of, things that are uncertain, and uncertainty makes people stress. Coward, I'm trying to help you get monies. It's fine, Kishin. I typically don't even ask. Like, it used to be the joke phrase for YouTube chat, but then it happened and they learned better. They learned why I don't say that all the time. No. Uh, I'm gonna try and find somebody, though, that we can, find a good place, maybe. Unless, I mean, if it is like people are tired, I'm fine with just the thing. I do kind of normally just do my thing, even though I know, but uh blah, blah, blah. You know what? That'll probably be a good one. Yeah, good enough. At least. Hopefully. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm just preparing for a thing. I am preparing. It's very unusual. I'm not used to it. It's not allowed. Okay. Indeed. Pizza does typically have mozzarella on it. That is correct. Preparing is good. I mean, I'm usually very bad at it, so it's honestly, again, without the help of others, I would not have been able to keep doing this as long as I have. I do not have that executive function that people typically do. Yeah, it happens, Geeks On. I've acknowledged the presence. If they want to have a normal human conversation, they can. If they want to be a bot, they can be a bot. If they want to be a baby, they can be a baby. I mean, I kind of assume that people who do that are just children, so I don't really, yeah. Oh, and you said, weird, my pizza doesn't have mozzarella? The cooks only put... No, Eddie, no! Eddie, no! Also, it's called Alfredo sauce. Hmm. If you were to choose one of your emotes to use as a exclamation point play drop emote, which one would you choose? I mean, if I had to choose one of my existing ones, it would clearly be the shaky. Um, Wait, no, can I change my answer? Can I make it the tier 3 emote? which is largely just a joke one right now, but I would change it to be more Marbles related. But I mean, I'd be like, if that's allowed, clearly that should be a Bits emote. Oh yeah. I mean, unironically, I do think Bits emote should be allowed to count for the Marbles things too, because they don't require somebody to have an active subscription, but it does still be like, hey, this person has supported the channel, you know? I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, yeah, I I haven't looked at the rules, but there's nothing in the rules that says a tier 3 emote can't drop a marble. I don't know if that's true or not. I should check. It's true. Some of y'all are her lifelines. A little not wrong there, Kishin. Yeah. Alfredo sauce. The cook's name is Alfredo. Eddie, no. Eddie. Be good. Hey, actually you can add a tier 3 emote and a tier 1 emote as drop emotes. Oh, nice. You got him in there. Nice. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. Wait, no, hold on. I should first mention that we're on a new Marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. That's the thing I should do. I know my drop emote is a tier 1 right now. I mean, I was somewhat joking about it being the tier 3 emote, but I mean, if it is possible, clearly, it's the only answer. Sorry, I only say that because I typically am like, I get by on very little because like kind of dealing with a lot of things. Not saying that other people don't, because I know they do, but I have unfortunate limitations that make like normal job not like literally not an option. I do have like a part-time thing that I do that is like on my own time and I'm able to do at my own pace, but because it is part-time and not like super frequent, it is also like a super low pay, so I scrape by a lot every month, and so I do very much so appreciate the generosity of the people who choose to do so, but like as I say, is never financially required to be a part of this community. Like I'm used to scraping by, so like that's not a call to action or anything. It's not an attempted anything. It is literally just being like, I mean, if I had a thing that would encourage people to help, you know, but no, it probably would be a tier 1. It probably would either be the shaky one or I would make a custom. Funky, you didn't have to do that. I just said I was not asking. But thank you. No, sorry. I should start by saying thank you for the tier 1 sub. I know. Okay. I'm just making sure. I always feel bad though when I'm like, I say the thing, but then I make sure to make it clear that I'm like, I'm not saying this for this. And like, it's perfectly fine. Like, this is. But thank you. It is genuinely appreciated. Like I said, when people choose to do so, like out of, I also have your sub on my head. It's the sub. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. And I need to take just a moment to take a drink. So one sec. Oh my god, Tinka! Thank you for the 100 bits, the pet, thank you! Once again, you didn't have to and you did, and I appreciate that so much. And oh my god, we started a hype train. No one tell Arch that a hype train was started without him here. Especially because he's asleep, let him sleep. I love the sub. Thank you. Reverse psychology. No, I genuinely mean it, Geekson, and you know it. You know it. Just insult him while you're at it. No, we save that for Arch. Arch has expressed interest in that. Oh, you support my husband, Bunky. I support you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, as I've said before, I love leaving lurks up for people who've, like, in any way helped out with the channel. Like, even long time people. So, yeah, and I'm also, like, I always leave my computer on Bonky. So if you're wondering what the, like, massive amount of time in there is, it's because it's always on. Like, I genuinely, when I'm like, I want to help as many people as possible, as often as possible, that's why. So, you're awesome, Goblin. Well, thank you. No, I mean, I'm just a person who tries to help. I can't help a lot financially, so I do it with my time, you know, with my bandwidth, you know. But thank you. Thank you. I'm surprised it wasn't Arch. For real though. No, he's asleep, Geekson. It's safe. And also, he's not only still grounded, but he tried to skirt around it by giving the last 80 bits that he had, but I knew that they were leftover, so it was allowed. But... And hello, thank you for the follow, by the way, Soy. Welcome. But thank you. I figured it still helps. Yes, that is perfect. Yes. Also, I love your mimic trail, I guess. I gotta look for that one for myself, because I might trade out the bunny ears for a mimic. Woo woo! Yeah, it's a mimic trail. Nice. I am so bad about remembering to look in the shop. Like, I do have some of the coins from, like, drops and contests and stuff like that, but... So I'm sure I could pick up at least one thing. I need to get more skin slots, actually. I've been meaning to spend, like, that's the main thing I want to spend my coins on, is, like, skin slots for other people to use. But then I guess I should also get more, like, special things that let people use. I'm back! What'd I miss? A hype train has entered the station. So we got the hype hands! Goblin gets upper body exercise! Woo woo! Thank you! Woo woo! Woo woo! I mean, also, I'm not allowed to leave till it's open. Woo woo! But we're doing another Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in for another Laps map. Yeah, sorry about the hostage trade. No worries, Bonky. It is, obviously, is from a place of love and support, so I accept your Stockholm syndrome. Oh, I just subscribed to you on YouTube. Thank you, Tinka. Thank you. Yeah, I am technically not allowed to promote any other things, any multi-streams, but I am not doing so in saying that, yes, I have a YouTube and I do multi-stream, but that is in no way promoting anything. That is stating facts. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown, so get those exclamation point please in if you have not done so already. And I accept your Stockholms. I mean, I was like, hostage, love, put them together, what do you get? My brain, it does that. I'm sorry. You're welcome. I don't know. Oh, cool. Did you go Arch? Arch. Almost. If Arch hadn't been asleep, I did check to see if it was Arch first. I was initially like, how mad do I need to be right now? And that's a bit of an inside joke here. We have somebody in the community that I'm genuinely, well, I say genuinely, jokingly, I get mad at him because he gave so much that he had to like wait a freaking paycheck to catch up on it, which apparently turned into more. And then I was like, okay, you gotta stop. Like, please do not put yourself in debt. Like, do not do that. Like, so he is literally grounded from supporting the channel until like the date he has said, and then just barely. I'll only allow a little bit. But yay, got a new friend in chat over here. Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably mostly be Twitch, and also, once again, Twitch is my favorite platform, so I definitely, I mean, I appreciate people who watch on multiple platforms, but Twitch is my favorite platform, so I won't say that people on Twitch are my favorite, but I will heavily imply it. Hello. I will do a generic excited hello and thank you for the anvil. That I just ruined the perfect timing with I won't say anything about. Oh, that was close. That was really it was a really good attempt and really close. But I will do a generic hello and excited to see. Jokingly, no, sis, we, as in you and me, we fucking hate. No, 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 no. God was constantly engaging the power of scale every time he meets this fellow. What? What do you mean? Oh, everyone, yeah, everyone Gobo hates us. Remember that. I mean, well, YouTube chat is its own, like, yeah, that's our quarantine, clearly. You can roll marbles on Twitch. That's why it's my favorite. That is another massive reason. Okay. And the reason for that is because Twitch has the better API. Sorry, this is nerd stuff. The Twitch has better things for programmers so that programmers can like make their games do stuff with Twitch. And that is another massive reason that I do love Twitch. All right, we're going to do one more race though, and I think I do need to get some rest only because once again, very stressful week. This has helped a lot by the way. Like I thank you guys for letting me be real about when I get overwhelmed with that stuff. And you know, but also I try not to spend too much time on it obviously, but like really just being here with you guys does enjoying my time reduces stress. Who knew? All right, though. Yes, we are on a new marbles map, though, so get those exclamation point plays in. But this will be our last map of the night. I will try and find somebody to raid out to. Even though I'm normally bad about that, and I don't, but I'm gonna do it. So. Yeah, truth. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It is the nerd's platform of choice. No offense to anybody. I'm not calling anyone else a nerd. That's me, you know. Eddie. No. And I will do a generic welcome in case you are just joining the race, but also a welcome nonetheless. And I like the pin. This is a very cute pin. And I'm sorry, I'm going to respectfully, looking respectfully. That's actually really cool. I like the spikes like wow, wow, that. Yeah. That's really cool. You got this. I'm a nerd, loud and proud. I I figure I mean, if you're here, it kind of is, and it's not, parentheses complimentary. There we go. Parentheses complimentary, not parentheses derogatory. There we go. Yeah. I agree. I get so nervous when I get ready to read out for my stream. It's for me, it's a bit of that. It's more so just that like I really do just go until my energy just hits a wall and I can't. I don't have I'm like out of social battery basically, and so even the like little I know people have been like it's okay to raid and run and I say the same thing, but then it feels, and I've seen people do it here and I'm fine with it, but like it still, to me it feels rude. Like I would rather not show up and immediately leave than, just not show up. It's I know it is a little awful because like I want to like pass things on as well. I need to either like find a way to have a set limit where I know I will still have energy beyond this point to like converse and spend time. Um it just, yeah. Yeah. You know. All right, though. I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Also, I gotta look at your marble again. I love the car. The car is so cute. Also, that's a very pretty marble, too. Is that like a bell or is that, I can't quite tell if bell or pumpkin shape. I'm thinking pumpkin shape because Halloween, but it also looks like it could be a bell. Which Tinka Bell. And pumpkin. Okay. Yeah, I was seeing like the slight curve of the stem on top and like that's probably what that is. What's our watch time so far? I want emojis. Geeks on the YouTube side of thing, it's the subscribers that are gonna take longer to reach. Which I'm fine with. It's a journey, not a race, it's about the I should have started them at the same time, but at the time Twitch was a lot more harsh on simulcasting as they call it. They're still a little weird about it, which is why I can't promote anything. Not that I am, but yeah. Can we put it on screen as a goal? I actually do have something for that I made because once again, YouTube's API is kind of garbage and there's not like a really easy way to just directly get that info, but I do have a way that like I found to call their API and get that information. So we'll see. We'll see. And oh, Cinderella. Okay. I love Tinkerbell and Cinderella, so I combine them for my name. That's such a good idea. That's so smart. Nice. Oh, I'm trying to think which of my like favorite. I don't know if I have like any one particular favorite Disney thing, but like, I mean, the nerd in me is obviously Belle. Like, you know, yeah, book nerd. Yeah, hi. What? Also uninterested in the honk. No, thank you. Um, that and or the like, uh, defiant independence of Jasmine. Those are the two I most am like, yeah. I'm like, I love books and I'm not your property. that's 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 my persona. Uh what they call a Diz nerd. Oh nice. I have not heard that term before, but that's so good. YouTube's API is kind of garbage. Yeah, yeah, you love saying you hate us. We know, Gobo. What, did you miss it, Eddie? I very openly said that not long ago. Yeah. Also, I know I did one more than the one more I said I was gonna do, but now, also I see now your pumpkin also kind of looks like the Cinderella carriage. Oh, oh, and then on the wheel. Oh my God, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. I see. I see the reference. I see the reference. Nice. Jazzy Bell. Ooh. Hmm. That could work. That could work. What? Wait, what? Why did that one get held? YouTube, why do you hate Geeks on? Which one did it hold? I see, guessing the alternative is to dye it manually. What? And it's like DYE. What? What? Yeah. I wonder if they do that because people use it to try and get around the DIE, but that's so funny. Once again, okay, this is another reason I love Twitch compared to YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm just openly saying this now. Twitch allows you to like individually be like, hey, absolutely no on the hate speech, but I don't care if people are horny in my chat. I don't care if people like, I don't want violent threats, but they're not gonna automatically do like DYE, you know. It's very silly. It's very silly. I do love that Twitch allows more like what we would call granular control or modular control. If you know about like modular power supplies, how they have like the individual cables that go out to things, it's like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway though, I know I went one past my one more, so give me a moment to get ready for a very rare goblin raid out, but it's happening tonight. As long as I don't forget like I did last time. I'm gonna do my best, okay? Okay. Anyway. Alright, once I do need to take a drink before we do the wrap up. And also switch to the thingy. I will be rating somebody else who's playing marbles, so if people are into the marbles and wanting to continue that, we can do that. You know what? Actually, hold on. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll. You know what? This is the solution. Here we go. I'm gonna start a three. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start a 3-minute poll. And this way, you choose sleep, I get to run off and sleep. The poll is, do you want more marbles or sleep? The options are marbles or sleep. This way. Oh, Okay, hell, do not tie the pole just to tie it. I will have to do the thing. You know, I will feel like I have to do the thing. It's okay. Oh, I think YouTube just has geeks on its shit list. Oh no. It might be. I don't know, geeks on. How often do you get banned on YouTube? Like, because yeah, hell manages the messages that get held on YouTube. So I usually don't even see them. Cuz like my combined chat thingy doesn't rightfully doesn't show me messages that are held for moderation, which is good. I like that. No, I don't think it's that. Ba, ba, ba. None so far that you know of. Actually, technically, you might not know if you were banned, I think, because technically YouTube only has shadow bans where you can technically still comment. It just won't show up for anyone else. But this is different, obviously. Like messages getting held or their moderation that I don't, unfortunately, do not have control over, even though I. Sorry for the swear, but I fucking should. I'm just, again, I do it rarely because it's for emphasis, okay? Geekson gets held and my dumbass gets to say 90% of all my bullshit. I mean, to be fair, Eddie, a lot of yours do get held and hell allows them. So, oh, the results are in. The results are in, and okay, the results are almost in. It's the last few seconds of the poll. Oh my god, we might actually get sleep. We might. We did it. Sleep one. Okay. And what can I say, man? It's up to the community. Also, there, Tinka, you're more than welcome to steal, and Bonk, you're both welcome to steal that. If you ever really are like, I'm tired and want to sleep, and I don't, I don't feel like doing this. Ask your community what they want, and you can communicate that you don't want it as well, and let them help. Anyway, no, it's fine. I have felt the touch of shadow bands before 2 or 3 times. Yeah. That's pretty much how we do. Sleep for the win. I know. I know what you got there. I know what you got there. Isn't that your bot account? Isn't that your bot account? You're both your bot accounts. I see. I bet that's Tinka's. Yeah, it is. Aw. Well, hello. Hello to Fred the head of lettuce and Susie the strawberry. I know things. See, I pay attention. Also, I gotta add alert to your stream too, Tika. I never know people are streamers unless they raid me. So uh anyway though, I do need to wrap up and get that sleep. So anyway, I will see you guys again Monday, October 13th, which is Arch's birthday, you guys. It's Arch's birthday. Everybody get ready for the Arch birthday, okay? And also, I hope you had a wonderful birthday tonight, Eddie. I really hope that you got to have like some nice cake or a nice dinner or something like that. Just something nice. And And anyway, um, but yes, Monday, October 13th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be resuming the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, which, we are most of the way through. I'm a little worried about what happens when we step into the city, because, we already found out that we angered the entire keep, but you know what? It was worth it. So far. So far. Got a lot of money. That's the only thing I care about. Thanks, sis. Hey, hey. I am very much so the same when it comes to like presents for birthdays and Christmas. I'm like I know the idea of it and everything, but I'm like just let me like why all the stress? Just give just, whatever you would have spent on me, just give it. Just I will get something that I want with it, you know? Anyway, no. We'll save that. But yeah, thank you, love. Get some good sleep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Well, goodbye, y'all. Sleep properly, especially you, Defiant Power Bottom, because it's my birthday and now I'm the highest authority for it. True. All right, I will go to sleep right after stream. It was fun hanging out here, and I will stop by again. Well, thank you, the Bay Citian, the Bay Citian. Oh, you're from the Bay City. Well, nice and welcome. Yes, thank you again for the follow earlier, and I'm glad. And again, even if all you want to do is lurk here, that is always welcome. I never pressure people to do like chat either, and I do respect the lurk. So no worries or guilt about any of that either. Like it's still a way to support things, and so I think you mentioned something about you had an emote to drop in people's things, so I think you are also a streamer that I will probably also add to my list of lurks. But anyway, yes, Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, and then yes, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And since he already went to sleep, I'm gonna do on behalf of King CJ, y'all better eat well, sleep well, take good care of yourselves. And if no one has told you lately, I'm proud of you. You know? Even if all you did is wake up today, you know what? You're here. You made it. You made it to another day. You can do it, all right? And I really do believe in all of you, and I really do like wish for the best for all of you and want to like lift you all up. So I really hope for good things for you, and separately from all of the like obviously I deviated a bit from the King CJ stuff there, but Goblin likes to add that I hope you thrive in my absence, and I look forward to seeing a much happier you the next time. I mean, whatever you that you are, I look forward to seeing it next time. But I hope it's happier. Or at least, more content. Yeah. Anyway. All right. See, I'm terrible at this part. And yeah, I am. Okay, all right. I will add you to the list. All right, everyone. I hope you all sleep well. I will look forward to seeing you next time. All right. I love you guys. Oh God, I forgot. I forgot. Okay, bye.